You aren't addicted to growth. Let's be honest. You are addicted to novelty. Next book, next hack, the next routine, the new method. And you chasing all that is no better than chasing any drug high. And guess what? Self-help can become the cleanest looking addiction in the world. And good thing, no one really calls you out for it. They might even tell you good job. And don't get me wrong, I might be the part of the trap. I might have fallen into this trap. I might still be in this trap. So what is the self-help drug? Dopamine spike, crash, repeat. And when you get on a new habit, dopamine, boredom, and guess what? New habit. Dopamine, boredom, new habit. Dopamine, boredom, and new habit. You probably have 20 plus random apps, 20 plus maybe at least different methods that you have optimized your life with calendars, with alarms, with systems, with content strategies. You can probably count 20 different things in your life, yet you still have no momentum, yet you still are just a guy. You still have no momentum in your life. So what I'm trying to say is excitement isn't growth. Excitement is a stimulation. A stimulation you get from a drug, from sugar, from overeating, going to the gym, journaling. It's the same thing. And the moment that kind of changed my perspective upon it was this. I'm on a cut right now with my diet. And I was home and I was getting a lot of cravings for sugar, for savory, for this and that. I was like, you know what? Let me just go online and see what are the best snacks, what are the best optimized snacks and foods for each craving. So first it was just like, you know what? Sweet versus savory, sweet versus salty, right? I go for sweets. And now I found Jolly Ranchers. And then I'm like, I don't really want Jolly Rancher. I want something chocolate. Now then I found this specific snack, whatever that might have been. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want this. I want this texture. Now I found a different thing. Okay, now I found it. Let me find something with savory. I don't want all savory. I want something sweet in it. I want something savory also. I want something this. I want something that. I was getting deep into it. And then I suddenly realized, moment, zoom out. The cravings isn't the problem. I don't get cravings right now. I don't get cravings while I'm working away. I don't get cravings when I'm busy. I get cravings when I'm home watching Netflix and there's food all around me. Oh, the cravings are coming back. The cravings were never the problem. It was that boredom was the problem. Access to food was the problem. And that can be fixed a lot easier than buying 100 different kind of snacks. And it goes same for habits. You try one habit, you change everything around it, now it doesn't feel the same. Now you want something else. Now you want to optimize, as you would want to say, you want to optimize something else. Now you found another thing, now you're gonna go and find something else to fix. Now you want something else to fix. But there was nothing to fix on the first place. I thought I was trying to fix my life and be the winner and just win on every aspect of my life. Yet I was just high on the idea of improvement. Because sometimes the best hack is no hack at all. Sometimes you just have to do the work. Sometimes trying to find the best hack is the most inefficient thing you can do. Imagine a paper and someone tells you cut the corners. You can simply go and cut the 4 corners. Now there are more corners. First there were 4 corners, now there are 8 corners. Do you cut those? If you are a person who is addicted to this self-improvement, be like, yeah, I want to cut that. Now 8 corners become 16. Do you cut those? If you cut that, now the 16 becomes 32. The cycle never stops. You ask yourself, is cutting the corner even necessary? Is cutting the corner even making me and improving my life? If it is, go ahead. But at one point you'll get where cutting more corners takes more effort than just not doing it, letting it be, being okay with it just how it is. The real enemy isn't that you shouldn't be so deep in self-improvement. Real enemy is the novelty. You want that new thing. You want that page to look a little bit more cut. It's excitement. It's exciting to see what you create. You want to feel like you're improving. When you get to cut every little corner, when you get to finish the job, it feels exciting. And that is addictive. But the thing is, it was never necessary. You're not growing. You're just chasing the next high. That novelty, that new thing you want, it's not growing. It's not productive. It is you just delaying the real work. What was the point from the start at all? Why were you trying to cut all these corners? Why are you trying to make this paper look like the way you want it to look like? Do you ever question that? Is it even worth cutting the corners around? Novelty, it feels like progress, but it's procrastination in disguise. And once you've tried to cut every little corner, now what? Now you try to find another thing. You spend days on that. Once you're perfected that, you try to find another thing. Then you try to find another thing. Most guys don't fail because the system isn't working. It's because you jumped the ship. Sure, you've worked on it and cut every corner of that page. I'm really milking this cutting of the corner analogy. But still, now stick with it for your life. But no, the fact that you are so addicted to self-improvement, now there's nothing to do with it. Now you jump the ship to another next shiny thing. And that's what gets you. But the real point is boredom. Boredom is the point. We're all afraid of boredom. We all want excitement because we don't want boredom. But you need to start framing boredom as proof that you're actually moving. You're actually growing. You're actually on the path that takes you somewhere. That's what boredom is. Excitement is just end of something or start of something. That's where you feel excited, right? The middle is all boredom. And some people never finish, and some people just start every new thing. Real growth is boring. It's showing up and just doing everything all over again. And honestly, and just shutting the hell up about it. So Moman, how do I fix this? Step 1. You need to start seeing the patterns. You need to start seeing the habits. You need to start seeing what's unnecessary and what's actually worth doing. If it's unnecessary, cut it out. You're going to have to consciously find these things. Audit your habits and see what's moving you forward and see what's just fake productivity. You may not even see it, but you need to start identifying, am I doing this certain habit because I'm bored of the old thing? Or is it actually optimizing it for execution? Or is it just because I need the new high? The edge isn't cutting more corners. It's in knowing which corners aren't worth cutting. Learn to sit in boredom and train the satisfaction muscle. Be okay with boredom. Be okay with hunger. Be okay with being. You don't need excitement all the time. Self-help isn't supposed to trap you. And when you follow novelty, when you chase novelty, it traps you in the circle. And you just become another addict of self-improvement. All you need to do is do the boring work and rest just comes. You don't need another habit. You just need to be okay with boredom. Check out the reset kit. It's down in the description. It's the exact systems I use for every day of my life. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. And this is my comeback. This can be yours too.